this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Here's the pitch to Olsen. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's Jansen to hit. Sale back to work. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he starts off the second with a double. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, it looks like he wanted that slider to finish on the inside part of the plate, not start on the inside and end up hitting the batter. It looked to me like he just tried to do a little too much with that one.
Jose Caballero in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and second here, no outs. That one ripped, and it's just foul. That was close. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Jansen rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Rays have the lead. Now a relay to the plate, safe. It's 2-zip.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Richie Palacios in the box now, no balls and a strike. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Johnny DeLuca in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that is out of play. Kicks and fires. Fly ball to right. Kelnick puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Yandy Diaz now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that one missing low. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Late swing fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Lau at the plate. Tap foul at the plate. Caballero, the runner at third. Palacios at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a call.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
At the plate, Junior Caminero. Profar going back on this one. Banks off the wall. 1 run is in. Lau around third. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Now on the bump, Angel Perdomo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. That misses, and that's ball 1. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here at the top of the second. He swings and fouls one off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in Atlanta, here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And misses inside.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
2 in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. On the ground, Diaz. He'll do it himself. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Jared Kellner, the next to hit, takes outside. One away with a runner at third.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside 3-2 the count. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that is downstairs.
1-0.
1-0. 2 outs with a runner at third. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. On to the 3rd inning. Danny Jansen to hit here. Just missed.
Well, these Rays doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Fastball is outside.
Cancel.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it is gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. Next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. Right through there for a strike. Ripped on a line. Harris makes the grab, one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Caballero stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. Be straight.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out, bases empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Two down, bases empty. And now here is Richie Palacios. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
One ball.
0-1 there. And there's the ball. That's off the inside corner. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Two outs, runner at first. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Snap throw to first. And he's back in there. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1.
One ball, one strike.
In the air, right side. Low, ranging after it. Makes the catch. 2 down. So here's Riley now. Doubled his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That
One
misses
ball,
the
2
zone,
strikes.
and the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Misses outside, and the count is even 2-2. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. On to the 4th, and now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Bunt attempt, popped up. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lau will hit next.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Lau measures 5 feet 10 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fastball is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Now here is Junior Caminero, and base hit, and it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score easily. Lead runner stops at second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one to first. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at Truist Park, here's Matt Olson.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now back.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. The count now 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Doubled his first time up. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next offering is downstairs. The Rays up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's down and in.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Danny Jansen. Perdomo back to work. Now one miss.
No strike.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball. 3-0.
Fastball for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter Christopher Morel.
Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is down low. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1. 1 and 2. Oh.
That one
balls,
not
2
close.
strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, here's Sean Murphy. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one's in there. That's strike one. That one missing inside. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
And that just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And out to a board.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Murphy at second. Kelnick at first with no outs. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. A slider missed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris II, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So first and second with 2 outs. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Top 6. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Perdomo checks over to first, and he's back. Digging in, Johnny DeLuca. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. The relay safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact.
New pitcher on here, Dylan Dodd.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
They got it for out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And ball 1. Diaz stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 9-1.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Harris makes the catch, and that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 70.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The throw into second, in safely with a double, his second of the day. So man aboard, Matt Olson now at the plate. Just missed. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. Not in time. He's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Now 1-1. And that one upstairs. And that's outside. Ball 3. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strike. 1 ball, 2 strike.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Line drive, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Murphy up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The other way. Low brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's 9-3. Here's Jared Kelnick. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. A little bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Way high there. And it's 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
3-1.
Fought off foul. Ozuna at third. Albies at first. One gone. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Orlando Arcia, the next to hit. And a breaking ball misses outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out towards right center field. Low grabs it on the run.
I understand with the bases loaded, you start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
No,
Just missed. Would they pay you?
No,
One ball.
absolutely
Okay.
not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
And there's 2 away. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Gonna count 1 and 2. Just misses with that one. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So a man at first, Richie Palacios, next to hit for the Rays. That one catches the zone, 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. Back at Truist Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Caminero makes the catch, and there's one gone. And the batter now, Austin Riley.
Now let's go and light the city up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Going, gone. Austin Riley delivers. And they're chipping away. It's 9-4. Now on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ozuna stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering upstairs. And that one cutting but missing down low. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
2 on, 1 out. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Right down to shoot, and the count even at 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And a ground ball to first. There's one. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. That's inside.
1 ball, no strike.
That one fouled off. And it's fouled away.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now, Yandy Diaz. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. And another ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And there's a ball.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one pushed foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Lau, batting with one down, takes a strike. Diaz leads off first with one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Albies. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Sean Murphy. That's a little bit low. Not even close there. And now 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. DeLuca makes the grab, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 9-5. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes a ball.
1-0.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's outside. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The count 2-1. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Edwin Uceta. First and second, one out. Profar climbs in on that left side. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Grounds one to short. He's in there.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tying run at the plate. And now the count is even. The tying run at the plate. Bouncer to second. Loud. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Caminero in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. And that one's a little bit low. And the count now even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And foul ball. 2-2 down. Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Man at first, nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed.
No, that's a ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-2. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now here is Christopher Morel. That's in there. That's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one the other way. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4. Jose Caballero digs in now. One at second, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 2 outs. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get.
New pitcher for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is fouled back. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the 9th. Struck him out looking. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ozuna stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And down on strikes. And there's one away. So down to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. 0-1. That's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So here's Murphy now. And there's the strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And the 0-2. Now one missed.
2 strike.
Fastball is outside. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2.